Okay, so what is variable? Variable is just like a container which contains the value, right? So why we need variable? Because if I am just printing the statement, if I am using uh, I just want to print a statement. After printing the statement, we just lost the value, right? We have no idea what value previously we have, right? I am just writing a printed statement and just simply print on the screen and lost the value, right? So if you want to store the value, so we need a container. That container are called variables, right? So every programming language need variables. So variable basically contains the value. Okay, so variable is just like a is equal to, we can write any value, right? A is equal to 10. Okay, so what is equal to? Is equal to is basically assignment operator. Assignment operator, right? So this is basically assignment operator. What this operator do? This operator is basically assigning a value from right hand side to left hand side variable. Okay, so every time you can see when I am writing a is equal to, just suppose I am writing a is equal to Nitin. Okay, so Nitin is basically assigned to the variable a. You never you cannot write like then is equal to a. So what statement means is, because is equal to is not changing our own behavior, so it is just assigning a value of a into 10, but you can see 10 is a constant, right? It is a constant. So I think, do you know about what is the difference between constant and variable? So variable which change the values, constant you cannot change the value. Okay, so if I am talking about age, so suppose if I am asking what is your current age, so suppose your current age is 17. After 10 years, what is your age? So your age is 27. That means it is changing. So if a thing which has been changed according to the time, according to the usability, according to the we can say that need. So if we change the value, that means it is a variable, right? But those are the value which we are not able to change it, right? So suppose I am talking about what is the value of pi. So I know the value of pi is 22/7. We cannot change it, right? So that means it is a constant, we cannot change it. Before 10 year I am just if anybody asking me what is the value of pi, I am saying that 22/7. After 10 year, after 40 year, anybody can ask me what is the value of pi. So value of pi is 22/7. If I am talking about another variable, that is gravity, so g is equal to, the value of gravity is 9.8. That is fixed. If you want to change this value, you just change the entire solar world, right? If you change the entire solar system, you are able to change the entire solar system. Then you can see it can be, you can be change the value of g. So that means if you cannot change the value, that means it is a constant, right? If I am asking what is this, so when I am in first class, I am saying this is 6. Now after complete my graduation, post graduation, okay, if anybody is asking what is this, still I am saying this is 6. So that means it is constant. I cannot change it, right? I am not saying this is 5. If I am saying this is 5, so that means I am wrong. So this is constant. So uh, every time when you are assigning a value, so you must be ensure that on the left hand side it must be a variable, right? Because variable can contain the value, constant cannot contain the value. Got my point? So main thing is, when anybody talking about what is variable, so variable is just like a container which contains some value, and it can be changed according to the time, according to the usability, according to the need, right? And how we can assign a value? We can assign a value by using assignment operator. This one, assignment operator, this is equal to sign. So what is equal to do? Is equal to is basically taking the value from the right hand side and put into a left hand side variable, right? So you must be ensured that left hand side have a variable. You cannot put any constant at the left hand side. Right hand side you can either put a constant or either you can put a variable. You can put anything, right? So you can put anything. It is taking the value from the right hand side and put into the left hand side. Got my point? Okay. So this is basically a variable. Now I am going to talking about a data types. Okay. So data types means what kind of data you have, you must be stored in the same type of variable, right? So if I'm talking about any other programming language, so any other programming language have data types. Okay, here you can see there is no predefined data type is here. If you are writing a is equal to 10, and if I just want to check what type of a contain is, so there is a predefined function that is type, and you can just type a, so it is giving integer. Okay, in the next line, if I am writing a is equal to Nitin, okay, again I just want to check what is the type of a, so this time it is giving str. Again I am giving is 10.23. if I am checking what is the type of a, so type of a is float. Okay, so that's why Python is called dynamically typed language. Dynamic typed language. Okay, why it is dynamic type language? Means the type has been changed, the dynamic type will be changed according to the dynamically. If a is containing integer type value, the type is integer. If a is containing string type value, so type of a is str. If a is containing float type value, the type of a is float. So it is automatically dynamically change the type language, right? Like we are talking about some other programming language like C, C++, Java. These are statically typed language. You should define a variable initially by the using of type. So if I am declare integer a, and after that I am giving a is equal to 10, so a type is integer, and again I am just giving a is equal to Nitin, so it is giving error. This line giving error. Why? Because a is an integer type variable. A contained only integer type value. You cannot put any other type of value into a integer, right? So it is the restrictions. So that means you should define the variable type initially. After that you can use it. So that means it is a static type. And in the Python you can see it is a dynamically typed language. The type of the variable is dynamically changed according to the value. So if I am giving a boolean type value, so the variable of type of the variable is boolean. If the value is string, so the value of the variable, so type of the variable is string, right? So this is basically a data types. Okay, so Python have basically 4 data types. First one is integer, second one is str, third one is float, and fourth one is complex. Okay, so complex is basically a plus bj format. Okay, so you know that what is complex number. So j is basically under root minus 1, so it is basically a mathematical term. Okay, so basically 4 type of, and fifth type is boolean. Okay, okay, I'll just show you. Okay, so this is, you know this is Python ideally. So if I'm writing a is equal to 10, and I just want to check what is the type of a, so you can see class int, it is a integer type. Again I am taking a is equal to Nitin, the same variable name, and if I am checking what is the type of a, so type of a is str. Okay, again I am going to take a is equal to 12.23, so again I am going to check what is the type of a, so now it is type float. Okay, again I am going to a is equal to complex number, so 2 plus 3j. Okay, if I am check print a, so type a, so you can see the type of a is complex. Okay, if I am giving a is equal to true, so true is a boolean type value. So if I am checking what is the type of a, so a is bool. Okay, so if you want to check what type of value the particular variable contains, so you can check by the using of type function. Type is a predefined Python built-in function, so you can use it directly. Okay, so these are the so in this lecture we discuss about what is variable and data types, right? In the next lecture we discuss about some other things. Okay, thank you so much.